let's get some shots in, as there are so many crazy kill shots in this video. And if you're new here, trust me, you have never seen footage like this before. Tree rats are the most destructive rodent on Earth, and in my yard, it's like a game of whack-a-mole, keeping them from wreaking havoc on my property. So I got tons of questions on why my yard looks like the Jurassic Park for pests. True story though, my neighbor had a team of biologists doing a study on her yard. The reasons for which, I'll leave that full story for another day. But they were out there doing some studies on these abnormally large plants, and they were using a UV light. And it was clear that there had been quite the backyard pest war going on. There was just blood and remnants of it everywhere. The story I gave him went a little something like this.
Say again.
We have a squirrel problem.
Oh.
Put your head between your knees.
Dr. Grant, my dear Dr. Sattler, welcome to Jurassic Park.
That summer had been a particular busy one where I took at least 50 rats, maybe 30 chipmunks, and who knows how many squirrels out from her infested garage. But back to my yard, and to directly answer the question about why are there so many squirrels back here, the truth is, these tree rats have adopted and evolved by taking advantage of the naivete of many city folk distracted by their big bushy tails and cute eyes to gain access into the hearts of people whom only hunt at grocery stores, along with an open invitation into their yards. It was a true rodent Trojan horse. So when you multiply that by 1,000, add in a few oak trees, and you've got yourself a Leshiy Channel type infestation. And there's only one way to deal with that problem: the EDgun Leshiy 2. There's inevitably going to be some snowflake in the comments who disagrees, but if you're on the fence and you're finding yourself falling for their human camo, keep in mind these top 10 reasons on why fat squirrels suck. So number 1, they eat your roof and siding. And when that happens, here's a simple fix: a good old 762 double tap. Number 2, they enjoy the thrill of gnawing on electrical wire for some reason. And when this happens, the tool of choice is usually not an air gun, you just need a garbage bag. But just in case there's another one watching from your roof as his buddy is getting literally smoked, here's how to deal with him. You know, just in case you missed that, let's run that one back in a little slow-mo. Ah yes, that's a no-doubter. One of the dome, chest, and I think I caught a few hairs on that third. You may have noticed that's actually a much smaller caliber than the previous shot, and it is. This is my new 22 Steyr Pro X Scout with the March 5-42 wide-angle Highmaster on top. I just gave away her big brother in a previous giveaway, but I'm going to hang on to this one for a little while. This thing is pretty slick. It's so tiny, and from my initial shooting, is basically the same power as her big brother, which is bonkers to me. But anyways, more on this new rig soon, but let's get back to our top 10 list first. So on to number 3, and this is the most common beef with these tree rats. They get in your attic and they mess up the insulation. Now, you could certainly put up rat traps, but I prefer a slightly different, more humane method, like this double tap right here. Number 4, the good old ductwork chew, an entry into your HVAC system. Oh, that's a fun check to write. If you do have to fork over that kind of money, I got your back though. Grab your favorite beverage, sit back, and enjoy this little Leshiy Channel music video. If you like shots like this, you should probably watch this video next.